crap, you got all sorts of stuff.
3-inch door screws, a regular drill bit or drill tip set, and a drill bit set specifically for metal. Big ass screwdriver.
So let's get working on this because I'm not going to be here long. So show me where you figured we would drill, or where you originally thought we would drill.
I originally thought we would drill right about there.
Okay, yep, that's exactly where we're going to.
Okay, I just wanted to be 100% sure.
Yep, because we're going after
The
what?
top pins.
Top pins, right? We're not worried about the bottom pins.
3/16.
So let's get by you here. Let me just swap you here. So obviously you're typically never going to even have these in here, right? And you can't crank it because then the thing won't turn, right? So my drill, your drill, that's yours. So
These are very similar drills.
So typically, and keep in mind, if you snap off a drill bit, you're snapping off a hardened drill bit into the hole that you want to drill. Right? Now it takes all bets out the window. Now you got to figure out a totally different way to get the fuck in there because you've blocked it now half with one drill bit doesn't drill through another drill bit. Right? So look, if we go here again, we don't want to go up here at this line. Right? We don't want to go up here at this line. We're going right there as close as we can. And then let's see how it kind of wanted to drift off a little bit, right? So how many pins are in the lock?
Should be 5.
5. So that's what we're going to listen for, right? So we're not going to push in so hard that, you know, we're going to snap a bit, but we're not going to go so slow that it doesn't do nothing. So listen for 5, right? So there we go. There's 1. Everything came out of the device, but you can hear. Let me. So what you're going to hear is that as you go through each pin, right? Make sure it didn't fuck your drill bit. See that? Now you just heard that last snap. You've counted 5, right? So chances are we're through all 5, okay? So as you're drilling, you heard each noise. Because what you're doing is you're drilling one pin, and then you blow through that. Now you hit the next pin. That's that noise you're hearing, right? So then we're gonna, at that point, we're gonna grab a screwdriver, if I have any screwdrivers. And what I typically do is I tap it down. So look inside there. Do you see any pins?
Yes.
Okay, so I typically, even when it's on the door, I'll tap the face, whatever, see the pins right there? So now I'm gonna go through again.
Okay.
Right? Because that's just the top of the pin. It might be below the shear line, and you can check right now. You can stick a screwdriver in here, and does it turn right or left? It doesn't, right? Because something is still blocking the shear line, right? So tap it, and then just run back through it again. So that stopped. Did we bust a bit? Nope. So see, we got a weird wobble right there. And that's what we're... Right, so we look in there, see if there's any other guys, which there still is, right? And sometimes you can get your pick. Let's throw a pick in there real quick and see if we can dig it out. Sometimes they'll come right out. Other times they won't. Yeah, there's that. So there's still things in there, springs and things. We don't care about the springs. If I broke that bit. There it went, blew right through. Okay, still not opening. Is it not opening because we've got that thing so fucking tight? Very well could be, but it wouldn't be like that on the door. Nope. So this is the issue you run into, right? So you keep tapping it because it knocks something down.
Is that super short to you? Or is it
Yeah, no, it's short.
Did we lose half of our bit?
We did. It did. So see, yeah, in that case, you don't have this ability to do this right here. You know what I mean? And see, so it's in there. So now what do you do?
If I had to guess, I would take a lower angle and drill up.
Maybe, yeah, maybe you can get a different bit, and yeah, because now, right, we've broke it off, worst case scenario. So sometimes what you can do on these, and see, that's right there, worst case scenario, right? I just
Was that
told,
my drill bit, Bill?
huh?
Was that my drill bit?
No, it's my bit, right there.
Okay. My drill? Oh, my drill bit's still in my drill.
I don't know where yours is.
Mine's right here.
So yeah, so see that right there. You'd have to now just start destroying everything. And that's the scenario you don't want to run into.
That's not pleasant.
No, right? Because now you just gotta start disassembling everything. And what's the fix? Who knows? I can't tell you the fix. All I know is the fix is we have to get into it, right? I mean, we have to. We've got to get into it. Can we put this pick in here underneath and pull it out? Maybe. Nope. So it's in there right there. It's wedged. And I'm actually behind it. Still can't get it out. So, no, let's fuck with it. Let's play though. Let's see what happens. Right? Now we're just going to blow it out of there. Let's go all the way through. That's at the end of the day. We're trying to now at this point trying to get in, right? So let's see if we can stick this guy. Do we got a skinny enough guy? Maybe we got a skinny enough guy that we can put back here and turn, which you do, right? Sometimes, because this is the part that's holding us, right? So at this one, we've already destroyed everything, right?
Yeah.
So at this part, let's just go through and just blow through. Let's hopefully break this off. This is ultimately what. Warmness.
Did you say that a little hot there, Bill?
Yeah, it gets a little warm. But yeah, see, so that's where you'd never want to drill. You don't want to drill, right? Because if we can keep this core in two pieces, or in one single piece, it's that drill bit. So there's prime example of what can go wrong.
Yeah.
Right? Prime example of what can go wrong. And now we got that drill bit stuck in there. So that ain't gonna work anyway now. So that's what we do. Then grind it. Get to these screws. This is another form of attack that you can do on, well, I don't want to show you here.
Yeah, going just right here and then right here and drilling through that faceplate and taking the screws on the back.
We don't want to say that online because that's, you tell bad guys how to defeat a lock. That's why I didn't say that.
I learned that online.
Yeah, right.
But yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. That's exactly what not to do on that one. So hang on.
Is that hot enough? Isn't it cause a problem for all the paper towels and stuff in there?
No.
Okay.
No, hang on. I gotta get my vacuum mat. Oh, right there. Let's see. I got all this shit on the ground now. So let's grab another. Grab another lock off that back wall right there.
Something in a box or no?
Yeah, just any of those right there, yep. And I'll vacuum the floor in a minute.
Eels,
Yeah, they're shit. That's why we're doing this. That's why we're doing it, so I can show you what we're doing. What's up, guys? Locksmith and Lawyer already showed that trick. Oh, you're not showing anything that isn't already on YouTube. I know. But yeah, see, that's see the kid, he's got the big yapper right there. That's why I said I'll tell you, but I don't want to say it online. So that's what they're saying, that they already showed it online.
Yeah, I probably learned from Locksmith and Lawyer.
Yeah. What's up there, Lock? Yeah, so that's what we're doing. He was asking how you drill a lock and what what do you do, right? So if he's going to be doing lockouts, hopefully hopefully that is something he never has to do, you know, right?
Yeah.
His pick should be his best tool, not his drill bit. Don't go cranking it, because now what you do on this, look, our plug, now you're squishing the plug, now it won't even turn anyway, you know, even with the key. Try it with the key real quick. You got that box, right? See if it turns easy right now.
No problem. Perfect.
Okay. So again, we're gonna go after the top 5 locks, right, or the top 5 pins.
Do you want me to use yours or mine?
Yours. You got yours. And you got 3/16, right?
Mhm.
Perfect. And the idea, keep it straight. You want to go straight in. Yeah, and sometimes if you got to put a pilot hole, you know, that's cool too. You're pushing so hard, you got the vise going. Holy camole, Christian.
Well, I gotta make sure it stays stable. The door's not gonna move.
Damn.
Yeah. All right, well, you got to run with it now.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to kind of point it up now, but
Am I too low?
yeah, you're way too low. See where your thing is?
Shit, yeah, I see what happened.
So you started off with a really big drill bit, which is, you know, a lot of hard.
This is a 3/16. You told me to grab this one.
Yeah.
But I can drop it down.
No,
You think I should?
No, you're committed now. Just don't go down, because you're gonna split everything in half. Because we're drilling the pins out there. Right? So. Bit.
Damn.
Yeah, we pushed too hard. There you go. Stay in there.
Mm-hmm. Metal bits my ass. Brought to you by Wild Bossy.
Brought to you by China.
Yeah, no, it's probably me. All right, you say go bigger instead of
Well,
smaller?
I don't. Yeah, no. Yeah, we're gonna figure out how to get that fucker out of there. Same
Jumped
problem.
up, smacked in the neck.
Same problem with mine. So there you go. These are real world problems. Now you got a lock stuck on the fucking house, and what do you do?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? Here, try and take that out. See if you can get the thing out of there. That's why drilling is the very last resort. You know what I mean? Last resort. College. What do you got? The V10s. All right. Oh, and put the same lock back on. All right. Yeah, I know there's a faster way, and that's something, yeah, I didn't want to say either. And we both got the, you know, which think about that is Schlage has that method covered when you throw a deadbolt. That the method that you're talking about, Schlage has that covered. I wonder why Kwikset doesn't. Kwikset is unlock, lock, right? Schlage is lock or is unlock, lock, right? And this way protects the method you're talking about, right? Kwikset is backwards. Well, kind of working on it, Laredo, working on it. Yeah, because they're cheap, right?
I seem to have two.
Did you get that lock out or the thing out?
Yeah, there's nothing in the way anymore. You check.
Up top is clear, you can see it? As long as you got nothing in there. All right. Yep, it's gone. Okay. So just keep on attacking those pins right there. And don't push so hard that you snap everything. Drill bits is one of the things, one of the supplies that you're going to buy a lot of. Because when we do stuff, I mean, they snap instantly, you know. When we do locks or padlocks or other types of locks, and disc locks, different things, you're going to find out those. And put it on high speed if you
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, all the way.
Yeah. And again, don't push so hard that you'll snap everything, you know, and definitely don't drill down. Because hey, once you drill down, you're gonna make that keyway that's already half the plug. You're gonna make that keyway 3/4 the way. And once that keyway splits, it's gonna be almost impossible to turn.
Okay.
That's the pin you're going through, right? Stop with all the movement, all the bouncing up and down. Don't just straight through.
Okay.
Because that's how you're going to snap things. Sounds like your bit's already broke again. Is it not broke?
That's fine.
Is it? Okay. So give it a little more speed. Keep going. Are you pushing? Are you pushing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You said light pressure.
Yeah, but not that. You want to go through. Just you don't want to bend the thing pushing in. But yeah, you got to get through enough to. Think you got them all?
No, I do have stuff in the back blocking that can
Okay.
come out though. This I should probably make part of.
So try to turn it real quick and see if it turns. You might not even have to do it.
I think I've got one more. Yeah, got one more.
Yeah.
So I think I should probably make it part of my practice that if it's not moving
Hey,
forward,
Leisure, we'll see you, man.
then
Good luck, Apprentice.
yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, I see the problem. He's using a Ryobi, right? I got one too. Instantly try this, because that might be a step you don't even need, right? If it turns, you're in. If it doesn't, then clean it up. Yeah. But it sounds like me that you're not even in far enough yet. You haven't even got to the 5th pin yet. And that's what you want to listen for the 5 pins. Zink, 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 because you got to go through 5. How many have you drilled through?
4.
You've gone through 4?
Yeah.
I personally don't even know. Try another one, see if there's another one. No. Tap it. Yep, try it again now. Try and turn it. Nothing, okay. I love Ryobi too. I got Ryobis too also, so I know Laredo's chirping us. That away.
Alright. I think this is the last pin.
I don't know. Drill it. Find out.
There we go. That should be able to turn it. Nope. No. I thought it was on 4, but I must have been.
And that's the problem when you stop. So if you can continue, if you keep it all in one swoop, get it all in one.
I'd say I'm out now.
You think you're done? Think you got that 5th one now?
Yeah, I think I might have.
See? So there you go. Now you're in the house.
Cool. A lot more than in the house.
And yes, the other way that we attack is, but not with this brand, because see how this brand is rolled over? See how that face is rolled over?
Mm-hmm.
The other brand does not do that.
Okay.
And you can actually go through right here. Oh, just turn this over. You can actually go through right here and pop that out. So you can go right here and that face will just peel up, right? And then you can peel up and then you can just peel up. And then once you go through there, since you're drilling right, clockwise, so if that's going clockwise, what direction is it going when you're on the other side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
So which way am I turning to you? I'm going clockwise to me. What are you doing to you?
Counterclockwise.
Right. Counterclockwise is lefty-loosey, right? From the inside, lefty-loosey means it's coming apart, right? So that's what you're actually doing.
Okay.
You're actually using this, and you've seen it on TV or wherever you've seen it. You go through, and this drill bit's going to grab the back of that screw and
yeah, send it right through.
Spin it
That's
right
the
out.
stuff on the sides. Yeah.
spin it right out.
I've watched
So
them do that.
quick set, you can do that with, right? Because remember, quick set lock is like this. Lock is up. Remember how it had that lock on the rows? where it said lock up.
Mhm.
Schleg is opposite.
Okay.
Schleg, when it's vertical, it's unlocked. You turn it sideways to lock it. So can you do that same technique with a Schleg?
No, you have to reverse it.
Yeah, you can't, right? Because you can't, because the thumb turn is blocking those screws from coming out. So
But we'll work on a quick set, just not a Schleg.
yeah. But you still drill them like that. Still drill them and what have you. So yeah. So that's that.
Okay. Well, thanks for showing me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can start doing lockouts for you. No issues.
And so
And I already have the stuff for auto. I can start doing residential now.
So keep in mind, when you go to most lockouts, you're going to end up rekeying and everything there. So you can't just show up with just lockout tools.
Okay.
Right? Because they say, hey, okay, well, can you, or especially if you have to drill, now you can't put a random lock on there and they got no key.
So if...
Now you have to rekey it.
So until I get those tools, in the meantime, if I were to do residential lockouts for you, would I do show up, just get them in the house, out of the heat, and say, hey, we can reschedule you to
Yeah,
stuff done.
we'd have to, yeah.
Come out tomorrow, day after.
Yeah, tomorrow, next day, whatever, throw it on the schedule, come out and rekey it, pin it up, make keys, whatever you got
Just
to
have
do.
them call you for that.
Yeah, well, we'd all do it right there while you're there.
Okay.
Not call me back. We'd schedule it while you're on the phone right there.
Okay, cool.
Because you're gonna be calling me, because that's how they're gonna pay anyway.
Yeah, it's
You're gonna have to call me and
That was
say,
my next question.
okay, hey, I got Mr. Johnson here, you know, and so I need to, on my end, I gotta put Mr. Johnson into QuickBooks. I gotta then generate a bill. You're gonna give me Mr. Johnson's credit card number. I'm gonna punch it in. I'm gonna pay, or he's gonna pay him. I'm gonna run it through. I'm gonna get his email. We're gonna send it off to him. At that point, it's when you'll be able to head out or what have you. And then we can schedule right there while we're on the phone. You know, hey, do we need to rekey anything? Do we need to? And we can do all that while we're just sitting there. But this drilling is always the last resort.
Yes.
Last resort. Some people will walk up and that's the first thing. Up, now you got a silver lock. We got to drill that one. If it was black, we could pick it, but since it's silver, yeah, these are special high security locks. We have to drill them, right? And
So say I go to a quick set one. They don't have a garage. It's an apartment, right? What do we even do apartments?
not typically. Usually they have their own people, but I have, yeah.
Okay.
I have.
So we go up, it's an apartment, they've only got, the one door in and out. I mean, they've got the back side, but they've got a dowel on the window. We can't really get entry there. All the windows are locked. And because it's an apartment, they have it's a quick set, so they just go to maintenance, right?
But no, I don't know. You'd replace it right there.
Okay.
You're talking if you drill?
No, I'm talking about just for entry. If I show up,
No.
say I show up to a property and they have
Pick it up.
a smart key.
Smart key, you got that's got to be drilled.
Okay, that's
Unless you got the camera.
Yeah.
They make
I don't
smart
have the camera,
cameras.
and I don't have the.
Those are
I know that I saw.
$400.
Yeah, I saw that there's a shim that you can put in the side, special type of
No,
fancy
doesn't,
type shim
doesn't
that you can
work.
put in the side.
No.
Okay.
Doesn't work. That's
Mm,
TikTok,
yeah,
YouTube stuff.
Okay.
You can't just put a shim in and it just turns. You know, that defeats
No. You still have to pick it.
Oh. Okay.
But supposedly that's a different way to bind it. I'm not exactly sure. I watched the lockpicking lawyer do it.
Yeah, I don't.
I can show you.
And then what he did, right? He's probably one of the best lock pickers on the planet.
Yeah.
So
it's crazy good.
So everything that he does, don't even assume you can do 80% of what he does, because most people can't. That's just what he does, right?
Yeah.
And if you try a lot of the techniques he does, you're not going to be able to do it. Just because you're not him. I'm not him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We haven't put in the amount of time.
But when you come to a
pick
smart lock, right?
Yeah.
You can't pick them. Nothing's impossible to pick, but
Yeah.
I've picked 3 of them in my life.
Okay.
3 of them, and I've tried hundreds. And now I don't even mess with that. Now if I get that, I tell you I got to destroy it.
Okay.
It is what it is, and that's why I was telling you got to deal now with all that aluminum, all that other bullshit.
All the extra bullshit that I don't have to
Yeah.
do with it. Yeah.
Yep. And it's not like you can even just snap them off, you know.
So I can order another set of drill bits.
I would order. Yep, I would order 1/8 inch or like I got the 9/64s and 3/16 and 1/4 inch. You would get all those.
I think I got this kit for $20.
Yeah, and that's all right. But if you notice, I buy the pack. A lot of these locksmiths, they got hundreds of drill bits, and they buy them, 50
do
to
you
ton.
get them from IDN or what?
No, I just online, just
Do you know if IDN sells them?
No idea. Amazon. I just go to Amazon.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
I can do. And then obviously get my tool belt set up.
That's
I
gonna
got
be
a
that's
couple
gonna be the
extra
biggest
things I
thing.
gotta get,
Is your
yeah.
tool belt. You're gonna use that every day. Every job you're gonna use it on.
Mhm.
Because that's where you're gonna put all your locks and your different stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
So I'd say I'm good for auto lockouts if you want to start, or not auto lockouts, on residential lockouts if you want to set me up on those. But I have everything for auto lockouts.
The camera tool is amazing, Laredo. Yeah, and it's kind of a pain in the dick on those the new Gen 4s, right? I don't know if there's a separate camera for that, for the Gen 4, but yeah, 1 and 2 it works nice. But yeah, that's the first thing I would get, and then you're gonna have a doorknob or a deadbolt on your truck, you know, just
Yeah.
because when you drill it out, you got to be able to replace it right there.
Yeah, I have 2 deadbolts. I think I have at least 1 deadbolt. I definitely have 2 handles, at least 2 handles,
Yeah,
but they're all silver. I need to get some.
yeah, just one of each, you know, type of thing. Right now, I wouldn't worry about any big stock or nothing like that. But yeah, this, I mean, so again, these you are going to run into, right? Smart locks are the worst, right? That's worse.
You were showing me yesterday or the day before how much of a nightmare those can be.
That's just worst case scenario. When
Yeah.
you show up and they got a smart lock and no key, you know, especially if you don't have the tools when it comes to drilling. They got that cast aluminum in there, and that it's just a pain in the ass to drill around the cast aluminum, and you know. And I'll bet you in the past year, I think I've drilled that I can think of in the past year 3 locks that I can picture off the top of my head, 3 of them. And I've picked open in the past year 250.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So not very often. If you're drilling every 5 or 10 locks, then
Yeah, we've got a serious issue.
you got a lot of training to do on picking locks.
Yeah, no, I'm very, 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 very comfortable picking. And then I know you've seen me pick a lot, or a fair bit at least so far. I mean, I typically am in really quickly. Sometimes within 2 or 3 or 4 seconds, maybe, you know.
Yeah.
Very, very comfortable doing, not doing picking.
And see with these ESO, these are shit. These are junk, and I bought these for training type of thing.
Yeah.
I got them. I think I got these from US Lock or somebody. I don't even know where the hell. And but see how this one is a Schleg. Let's say, but see how this looks like a Schleg and it's a quick set, but no, this is a Schleg. So rekey this one real quick too to a different lock here. Wait, so
Sit in here.
we gotta find a different. We don't have a different key. Do we have a different key? A different.
What do we need? Schleg? If you want the key to the door back there's a Schleg, you can just actually.
So this one right here is a Schleg. So here, there's the one that works. There's that.
Cool. Just for key to this.
These got to be over here.
These ones work. US Lock. Yeah, sure. Yep. Cool.
Yeah, that's.
Start the timer.
Always start the timer. And if you need a light, we got a light.
Oh my gosh, Bill. Blind me, why don't you?
That's a light. That's how we roll right there, bitches. Let me clean up my mess. And then other than that,
2, 3, 8, 1, 3. 2, 3, 8, 2, 2.
All right, so how do you tell the difference between gens? Well, so the wafers inside, they just look totally different. And I don't know if you can physically look at them and tell. At least I don't know how, but I know when you put the camera in, all the new Gen and the Gen 4s, they all look the same. When you put it in, every one of them looks the same. It's really weird. What new tool are you talking about? I'm not sure. They look completely different on the inside. Yeah, it comes with a new card to compare. Yeah, they look totally different. To me, they all look the same. But I do need to get a new camera because I don't know what happened to my camera at one time. I think maybe I dropped it. I probably obviously had to have dropped it or something, but I don't remember. I'm usually really careful with that stuff. But I turn on, my light doesn't go on sometimes. I got to tap it, then it comes on bright. Put it in, it goes out, and I got to pull it out and tap it, it goes on. So I think instead of just sending it back, I just might buy another camera. And maybe, so let me ask you this, on that new camera, Matt, you can still do the 1 and 2s, right? The Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, or no? Because that card is going to be different. Or does that new one give you both cards? The new tool isn't bad once you get the hang of it. Yeah, it can be a pain to insert. Okay. Huh. Yeah, so I don't know about that part, you know. That's don't know. But hey, did you see all those cactus and stuff earlier? I had a whole cactus thing going on. It's not a camera, it's almost like a pick, huh? You would have to watch a video. So okay, yeah, I need to watch a video on it. So it's not a camera. All right. And have you, yeah, okay. And then there's another tool that another locksmith sent me. Something that you push this tool in, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is. I don't remember it now. I've never used it. I'm not real good with chains, right? I got tools and stuff that work, so that's what I use. I'm not big and savvy on all this up to date, you know, this tool, this JK 2900R, and I don't know any of that stuff, right? And it's already 3 o'clock, so as soon as Christian's done there, we're out. I'm done for the day. It's already hot. So I'll have to check it out. So I think what I'm going to do, though, I think I'm going to roll out of here for a bit. This might be the last one for the day here. And then we need to, yeah, time to go home and get out of the heat. It's hot. I seen it stopped. Why did it stop? Is the thread smaller than the plug?
Yes.
Okay, so what do you do? So instantly that told you there was a problem, right? So don't try it again and fix it. Maybe force it next time, maybe faster, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. No, it gave you advanced warning that there's an issue right there.
Okay. So this is then the problem that I was having yesterday, I think it was yesterday, with these same EOS locks.
Yep,
all of them were giving me issues.
They're shit.
With the top pins.
And well, not so much top pins. It's because the plug, right? Because the plug is a different size, which that is what it is, right? The wiser back here, the whole back of that lock is totally different than the Quickset's the only one you're gonna get this all nice and square, you know. Everybody else isn't. But you just shim it like that. That shim acts as a bridge, and now it's perfectly flat. Hey, thanks, Laredo. I appreciate you watching as well, man. I appreciate that. I'm glad you like it. Hey, Laredo, have you gone to visit locksmithblueprint.com yet? So it's all redone, all brand new, all redone, lots of stuff, lots of content, lots of stuff. I want to get your opinion on that. Go through and take a look at it, locksmithblueprint.com. Go check it out and give me feedback later next time you see me on. So, Mike, it might not be frozen. It could be me moving slow, right? I'm old. It's funny, that reminded sundial, first thing that popped in my head. I had a boss years ago. There were 3 of us standing there talking, and we were only talking about 2 minutes. And he came with this piece of rebar right in between us, stuck on the ground, and walked off. His name was Marty. Marty. Like, Marty, what the hell is that? He turns around and he says, it's a fucking sundial, so I could see if you cockbites are moving. I was, okay, well, point taken. We're back to work.
All right, well, you're gonna have to come take a glance at this. I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
What's it doing or not doing? Tell me, walk me
It's
through.
not going in. The plug is not going into. This is.
So see, first you see the last pin is too tall, right? Right. So that's why one of the reasons why it's not even going in is because that pin is too tall to even get in, right? So
It's that precise?
oh yeah,
Wiggle the key just a
no wiggle. So you can tell the customer, okay, you can get in this key right here if you just wiggle a little bit. What number did you have here? It looks like you had a 3.
That was supposed to be a 3, yeah.
Okay, so here's a 3 right here. So greens, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So here's a 3. So let's drop down 1 or 2. Let's see what it does. Just why we got ball in hand here, right? Boom, look at that, nice and flat. Let's see. This guy right here. So that tells me, that tightness right there tells me that there's a spring or something that you've already got a hold of, okay? So we're gonna take this out, we're gonna do this. So what I'm gonna guess right now is there's gonna be some sort of spring that's jacked up, yep. So we're missing,
Where?
we're missing, I don't know, we're missing one, no, okay, so, or that one works. That one works, okay. But look at, so look at me, see what I'm seeing on top, see that? See how gouged up that is? So
Yeah.
That's hitting something, right? So now let's relook, I'll use this thing now.
Not using another one?
No. Where's the, oh, here's my key.
Okay.
So reload the Bible on that. This personally is the only time I usually use these. But couldn't load the Bible back up real quick. Okay, yeah, so they got that plug right there that's really hard to get into. Just you was frozen. I've been a locksmith for over 27 in Laredo. That's pretty badass. Over 27 years, so I'm all set. But your site looks great for beginners. Perfect. No, that's what I want, feedback. I know you're all set. I just wanted somebody with some experience to run through and look at it and tell me if any of that content, again, so I made that site for the very beginner, right? So somebody, because I get on here all the time, how do you become a locksmith? Or how do I do that? Or how do I, or a handyman, you know, how do I install a deadbolt? Why won't my deadbolt come out? How come my key stopped working? So that's all the stuff that I'm making here on YouTube. And I got a bunch of videos over there on TikTok, right? You guys know I got 60,000 followers over there on TikTok. Got a bunch of content. Brought a lot of it over here. So that's what that whole new site is for. It's for that brand new guy, that for the new guy, or for the handyman, or the, you know. So there's lots of different things. And it goes all the way up to, how do I start a locksmith company? What if I want to start? I'm in Michigan. How do I start a locksmith company? That cool. You can go to the locksmithblueprint.com. Did you lose another spring on the floor?
Well, this isn't. These aren't pinning tweezers. They're just big tweezers.
No, they are penny tweezers. So look, which are these
Have a
the?
dip.
Oh, the other ones right here. You got to grab the other tweezers. Yeah, you grabbed the wrong tweezers.
Where were they at?
They're right there, same bucket.
Okay, I just missed them.
So what are you looking for, a pin?
Yeah, one right here. Top pin.
There's one right there to your right foot, that gray one.
These are both the ones I was looking for. The gold. You said this gray one or something?
Yeah, right here in front of your right toe.
There?
Yep.
That is a piece of drilled out metal.
Oh, okay, perfect.
It is a pin, but
Oh,
it's drilled.
gotcha. I just seen the shiny reflection. So, great for great, yeah. Yeah, for those who wish to learn more. Yeah, so it's going to have, so ultimately, Laredo, that's, you know, and it's good that if I, you know, I always hope to get feedback from you guys, you know, you old timers, man. So kudos to you guys, because you guys, you've forgotten more. I'm at it 11 years, right? So you've probably forgotten more about locksmithing than I probably even know. And kudos to you old timers, man, because you had to do everything manual, right? Everything was yeah, it's just impressioning, right? I suck at it, can't do it. And think of all the new cool mechanics that we have, all the leashy tools and the cameras and all the different shit that you guys had to do manually. I mean, I don't know if I could have done it in the era that you guys did it in. You know what I mean? It's just you guys are a whole nother level of skill set, you know. So I'm nowhere near that, that's for sure. But I would like that site to start helping new people come in, you know, let our craft, keep our craft going, and to be a resource for education and ongoing education, and a place where people come to look up things. I'm going to sell pinning charts. I'm going to sell all that type of stuff. A bunch of how-tos, how to do a deadbolt, how to rekey, how to open a lock, how to, you know, how-tos, a whole bunch of that stuff. The reason is it looks much better now. Cool, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, I've put in a lot. I mean, if I had to guess, and I got probably about 100 pages in there, and there's no, and I'm probably halfway done, right? But there's not 100 pages on that site, but I got about 50 of them that I still got to put in, and I got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, you know, coming up close to almost 1,000 hours on this stupid website. But in hopes to, you know, I'm almost 60, right? Hopefully we get this thing rolling enough that we get 10,000 visitors a week, and we can start selling some of these programs. And I just made a locksmith manual. So I just made a manual that takes that beginner, got actually not a hard book, but it's a PDF, 309 pages. It's got 29, actually it's got 31 chapters in it. It goes everywhere from what is a screwdriver to all the way up to access control. So it's going to be a really cool, and if you look on there, it's $97. I mean, the one that our competitor right now, his book is at $240, $249, right? But we're like way cheaper than that. But that's the type of stuff we want to do, type of stuff I want to ultimately do, that this thing can start generating revenue for us, you know, around the clock, around the country, and help people get back into our trade. You know, our trade is changing, you know what I mean? Changing big time. Changing big time. Yeah, and I think that page looks totally different than it did. I mean, yeah. And I thought it was okay then, but figuring out what I know now and what I've learned over the past, especially over what I've learned over the past 2 weeks, had I known that initially, it would look totally different from the very beginning. Okay, guys, well, hey, we're going to bail out of here, so I will see you guys probably out here tomorrow. It's getting late and stuff, so I will probably catch you tomorrow. Make sure to subscribe, follow me, go check out the videos. Go check out, you guys, new guys here, go check out locksmithblueprint.com. And give me feedback. Tell me what you think. Is there something we need? Cool thing on there, Laredo, I've made it now. I just put on an interactive map of the United States. So every state that you hover over, it instantly pops up, right? And if you click on that state, it's going to take you to that state, talk about locksmithing, but it's also going to give you a bunch of other resources on how to do your sales tax, your TPT, how to get your license, how to do this. If it requires a license, it's going to give you a whole bunch of state broke down information that, you know, you just have to go all over the internet to find. So it's all in one place. So we have that specific for every state in the country. So that in itself has taken a shit ton of work to do, to make sure we have all the correct, up-to-date resources. So yeah. So locksmithblueprint.com. It's there. But anyway, we're going to talk to you guys later. I'll see you later. It sounds like we might have a customer pulling in here. Maybe he's on the other side, but maybe not. But I will talk to you guys tomorrow, probably tomorrow. So we'll be out here. We got a shit show first thing in the morning, 9 o'clock Arizona time, 9 o'clock my time. So we got a shit show right off the bat. So we're going to have to figure out how to go in and pound this out and get in and out of here in less than an hour, hour and a half at max. We're going to have to really pound this one out. So that one's going to be fun. Hey, Chris, thanks, buddy. Thanks, man. Hey, and I want to get your feedback also on the locksmithblueprint.com. Let me know. Go check it out. It's a whole new site, whole new look, whole new everything. Go in and poke around. You're a veteran out there too. Done a lot of locksmith work. So let me know what you think. What it could use, or I was just telling people that the interactive way. I just made a map, a United States map. It's all interactive. You hover your mouse over it, and it pops up. It lights up. No matter whatever state you're on, you can pick Oklahoma. Boom, it's going to open up. It's going to tell you stuff about Oklahoma. Do you need a license? If so, what kind of license? Where you can get it? Click this link. Where you can get it. Make sure you got your tax stuff. You click here, you can get it. You can check this. So it gives you every state specific. And it took a lot of work for us to get state specific and not just a federal thing, because every state is different. So we're trying to accommodate every single state and get as much detail about everyone as you can. So anyway, we're out. I'll talk to you guys later. We will see you. Boats and hose, bitches. We're out of here.